Hey guys, this is Electro and welcome to the $650 ITX Gaming PC build for the month of October. Now if you don't know ITX, it's a smaller version of ATX, aka the normal size, or I should say the usual size of a normal desktop. And yeah, because ITX is small, it's even small enough to fit on your desk. So some PCs may have to be placed under your desk, but because this ITX PC is small, you can place your PC on your desk. So I guess I will start things up with the processor, which is going to be this Intel Core i3-6100. It's a dual core processor with hyperthreading, and it also features the Intel's latest Skylake architecture. Now, even though it only has two physical core, it also has a hyperthreading technology from Intel. Check the quickest video here to learn more what is hyperthreading really means. Next up is the graphics card, which is going to be this new EVGA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card. Now, if you don't know GTX 1060, it's the lineup of Nvidia's new Pascal architecture, and it's really fast. You can basically play any games out there at 1080p on high setting and still getting around 60 frames per second. Now, it's from EVGA, so you can afford the build quality and the performance. So for only $200, the EVGA GTX 1060 is a solid card for 1080p gaming. Next up is the RAM, which is going to be this 8GB of Kingston HyperX Fury RAM at 2133 MHz. Now 8GB is enough to run basically any games out there today, and if you want to upgrade to 16 gigs later on, well, you can do it because our motherboard has 2 DIMM slots and this RAM only uses a single DIMM slot. For storage, we got a 240GB Toshiba OCZ SSD. Now 240GB should be enough to store your operating system as well as few games, and it's an SSD, meaning that you will get around 500 MB per second of write and read speed. For extra storage, we got a 1TB WD Blue hard drive. Now 1TB should be enough to store all of your games as well as few datas, and even though it isn't as fast as our SSD, again it's 1TB, so it should be enough to store basically all of your Steam game and a few datas. For the motherboard, we got a Gigabyte H110 motherboard. It's a mini ITX motherboard, so it should be fit inside our case, and even though it only has an Intel H110 chipset, we don't really need overclocking because our Core i3 isn't overclockable. So yeah, for only around $50, the Gigabyte H110 motherboard is a solid choice. For the power supply, we got a 500W EVGA power supply. With 80 plus of efficiency, this might be not like the best power supply in the world, but it should be enough to power all of our accessories as well as future upgrades. And finally, we got our case, which is going to be this Thermaltake Core V1 Mini ITX case. It's a mini ITX case, so it should be small enough to fit on your desk, and it also has two USB 3.0 ports on front, as well as the microphone and headphone jack. So in total, this PC gonna cost you $630, so you can use the $30 to either buy a gaming mouse or a keyboard. Anyways, that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please hit that like button, and if you want to watch more of my videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, my name is Electro, and I'm out. See you on my next video.